There is a concept called generativity. I like that word. And the notion is feeding what you've learned in life into the next generation, feeling like you have something to offer. I think if people don't have opportunity to do that, I think they just wither and die.
It's not natural the way so many facilities are working within this caretaking business. And so people are hungry for humanity and love and compassion.
People are losing the capacity to build community with neighbors. They just don't know how to start talking to each other. I've been a nurse for 42 years, and I have been living intergenerationally, doing assisted living for 20-some years. If we can bring populations together who need help and give them genuine roles where they can help others, all of a sudden there's some new kind of magic that happens. It's called a shared site neighborhood. It's not only intergenerational housing, but services on site. So we did this model, and I watched seniors absolutely flourish. In my own home, I watched my children flourish. I witnessed firsthand how much better a person could be in a predictable environment. This is what our hospice patients look like. They're up and about. We also have hundreds of people that were attending our monthly potluck and music event. We had movie nights. It was a real community builder. People enjoyed coming here. The setting is beautiful. What we have to offer here is something that costs less, offers more health, and helps young people as well as older people.
Before my mom came here, she had an experience living at another nursing facility for a couple of months, and she would have a bag packed and I gotta get out of here. She cried all the time. I never saw fear in her eyes when she was here. She felt welcomed and wanted and engaged.
The next phase does build the complete model. We have a $3 million campaign. Instead of being one adult family home, will be a whole neighborhood now. It also will include housing for families with young children. The common space includes some services that would be day programs for infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and an after-school program, and also a day program for adults who need adult daycare.
After I got divorced, really I was stuck living with my parents and started living and working at Hope in a Future. So my kids were young at that point, and it was great. Even though they were really young, they still had something that they could give. Like my oldest would help me as I cleaned the bathrooms every weekend, and just talking to people who were older than them, even finding things in common together.
So to be able to have a sustainable model that doesn't just benefit the elderly, but it benefits young families and it benefits small children. It's a community-based project.
It is a win-win situation. There is a loving space for the person as they grow older and the young family that's trying to make it, but also for the children. I don't have any grandchildren, but I would be the best grandmother in the world. And to be able to share that love that I have for children and young families, I am just excited about it. And so what we want to do is to raise and encourage strong, healthy children. How do you do that? You create strong, healthy families. What a world that can be. And Hope in a Future can do exactly that.
When I get older and I can no longer take care of myself, I want to live at Hope in a Future. You're still living your life. You're just getting some help along the way.